All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? If you're just joining us, we're going to be playing some Simic Mutate, or Simic Mutagen more accurately, because Mutate's associated with another set, not Ninja Turtles. But yeah, there's a lot of new cards in here, so we're going to try to go through them pretty quick, but I think y'all can keep up. So we have Spyglass Siren. Obviously, this card's going to make us a map that we can try to put 1/1s on stuff. We do have Llanowar Elves for some mana, some Paw Patch Recruits because they freely put counters, which is good. Snakeskin Veil because it does put counters and help us out. We do have Michelangelo's Weirdness to 11. It comes into play, makes a mutagen token, which you can sacrifice to put a +1/+1 counter on something. Then if you put a counter, you get a bonus counter. Mikey and Leo let us draw cards when we put counters on things. We have Genghis Frog, which makes more mutagen, which is good. The Ooze, we can remove stuff from graveyards while also making mutagen. Sentinel and Nameless City. This makes maps perpetually, so hopefully we get stuff off of it. And then you have Mutagen Man. Activate abilities of artifacts and tokens. You control cost 1 less to activate. And when it enters, you create X mutagen token. So obviously, we want to get more mutagen stuff and then get to use it without paying the 1. And then we have Repulsive Mutation. However, though, how many creatures are we playing here? We have 31. I'm going to go ahead and take down 1 Mutagen Man. And then from the Turtles set, there is a card. Oh, what am I thinking of? It's a green instance that I think also gives indestructible or something. Unless I just made that up. Still got to get familiar with this set. But this thing, Saves by the Shell. So it goes 1 less cast if you cast it on a turtle. Put a +1/+1 counter creature control against trample, hexproof, indestructible. I'm going to try at least one of these, maybe 2 of these. I think we're going to go 2. How many lands are we playing? 22. But we have a lot of mutagen and maps and things. You know what? Can we get away with 1 less mutagen man to squeeze these in? Because I feel like I kind of want to. Or maybe we don't go Snakeskin Veil, and maybe we just go 3 Saved by the Shell. Maybe that's more accurate. Maybe we do that. All right, we're going to ride with this. I think this is the way we want to go. Otherwise, y'all know the drill. Support those that support your favorite creators. In this case, it's Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. If you use my code DRAGON, you can save 5%. You just got to use DRAGN. That's it. It's that simple. But all right, all that's done. Let's go see how much we can do with this ooze. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep this. Man, I was telling people we're going to see so much Dreambeaver just for people trying to use Sneak. Which makes sense. I don't fault them for it. And I could have played like Spyglass Siren there, but like whatever. Do your Sneak thing, man. Yep. And that's exactly what we're going to see with it most of the time. Easily the most popular thing. Alright, hoping to get an untapped land here so we can have some options next turn. If not, it's going to be a little bit sad. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. What do we got going on? Well, that thing's also hard to block. Okay, we got a land. So now we can either... you know what, though? We could... Genghis Frog... for another mutant. So we could Genghis Frog Mutagen Man. We don't get the bonus from the Mutagen Man, but it's probably still worth it. I'm going to try that. Even though, actually, you know what? Playing a Spyglass Siren is probably smarter. Well, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be able to block the pet anyway. Yeah, let's do this. And then we get another mutagen token. We can use the map first. Another mutagen man. All right. And then juice this. I mean, I guess we'll just spread it around. Why not? And then attack. And then put the map on one of these other tramplers. Alright. Then we can Mikey, Mutagen, End up with 3 mutagen tokens, 6 counters. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Surprised they didn't have a sneak spell there. This can be like split up? No, it's a turncoat. Got rid of Genghis. All right. That is a thing that matters. We're going to go here, though. And then here. Use the map. Yep, you can stay. Then we'll attack. I'm going to attack with both of these, actually. I mean, they already know we have another Mutagen Man, so we're not really hiding any info here. And then map, since we already know it's good, on a Siren. And then Mutagen on... maybe, in case you have something that's like -2 to off something. Obviously, having it on Mutagen Man's better because it's a trampler with your opponent having a bunch of low toughness things. Are we planning on just sweeping the board or something? Oh, no, you're going to bounce the thing that can block your Dream Beavers. Did have a Requiting Hex, but decided to go after that. Might be making more ninjas here. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Give you more stuff to block with. But that does potentially make it harder for us to win here. So that's not nothing. Let's see. We attack with Mutagen Man, whatever. You have a flyer we won't be able to block. So that's we're already at 6. Block 2 things. Take 1, 2, 3. 4. That's a little bit dicey. I think we just do this. Go ahead and attack with these 2, I think. Because then we get back Genghis Frog is the only way this dies. So I think I'm okay with that. Okay. So that's one less point we have to worry about. Ugh, not what we were hoping to draw. Well, we could just play another Sentinel, but if we go to 6, we'll be able to block 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And then 3 get through, so we'll be at 5, we go to 2. Then random thing that sneaks kills us. Oh man, that's tough. I don't think we can afford to do it. I think this is all we can do. Especially since next turn, if they don't deal with our creatures, we could Mutagen Man for a bunch. Yeah. Stuff's about to get Death Touch, I bet. That's brutal. I mean, we still got a block. It's just not happy. Or anything gets sneaked through here. No, they didn't get Death Touch? What? Are we just wiping the board? What just happened? Really? That's it? For real, for real? I don't know about this. All right. I mean, we're going to do this for 2, I guess. Keep the old one. Make 3 mutagen tokens that equate to a lot of damage. We're just going to spread them across our tramplers here. I mean, this just makes sense. I mean, they still have a card in hand, so I don't know what's going on yet. All right, attacking. Hoping for the best here. Is that it? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, we're at 3. There's a bunch of stuff you could sneak in. There's, like, silly things that interplay as, like, attackers. So, like, I don't know. That went... Like, I felt like we were struggling that whole game, and somehow we won. I don't really know what happened. Yeah. I would expect we're going to see a lot of artifact decks, because even I've made a couple of them that I'll be making videos for. Yep, can't block that guy, unfortunately. What's his other thing? Can't be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield that turn. Well, that makes sense. No attacks. Question's just going to be, can we go big enough fast enough? I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, this opponent's just going to run us over. Okay, that's a problem. We need cards, though. Man. I don't even know. Like, I feel like we're going to need to try to get cards next turn, but at the same time... We also need to be attacking. Like, I don't even know what to do here. This is miserable. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to do this. I just feel like we just got to do something here. Get in with at least this. All right. I mean, it's not much, but it's something, you know? I mean, if we play Michelangelo, we make 2 Mutagen tokens next turn. Oh, that's a good play there. Yeah, that's strong. We might only have 2 turns. Maybe not even that. If this is a big turn... Oh, we are in trouble. Yeah, I don't even think we have that. Okay, then. And we didn't find a land. Very disappointing. What can we even do? We could play Mikey. That could get us a card, but then that doesn't really go anywhere. I guess this is the play? Because he gets 2 Mutagen tokens? I mean, I for real don't even know. I'm just like, what's the best thing to do here? Attack for 9. They would potentially go to 8. And then next turn, I guess we could play Genghis Frog would get us a mutant. I guess we could play this. Yeah, alright. I guess this is the best thing we can do here. Because we can't afford to attack with everything. Because then if they just have 1 creature removal spell, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're just dead. Alright, this is probably the best we can do. I don't even know if it's good enough. It's probably not, but we gotta try. Oh, the fact the opponent take damage when they're at this stage, that's not good. That's very, very bad. I mean, that's 7 by itself. That's 8. Okay, that's it. That's lethal. All right, GG's. You got it. Just make your other dude where we can't block. Yep. You got it. Man. That's a case where 1 land would have made so much of a difference in that game. Because if we could have got 1 more map or mutagen token or whatever, or drawn an extra card, we could have probably found 6 more damage. Or forced them in a situation where they have to block with some stuff that would have bought us another turn. But didn't get there. This seems fine. Go with Recruit into Genghis, into Michelangelo, into Mutagen Man, probably? In that order? I don't even know if it's worth it to run Michelangelo first or not. I think that's an interesting question. Oh, Healer's Hawk. Alright, that's a thing. I'm pretty sure I would trade my Paw Patch Recruit for your Healer's Hawk. I'm okay with this exchange. Alright. And here comes Michelangelo. Or Leonardo, actually, is probably what it is. Yep. Makes sense. Ooh, another frog. Okay. So I think we just go Michelangelo here. Use one here and go attacking. And if they, like, shelter by ghosts or whatever, so be it. And then we're just hoping to have a big turn next turn with all the mutagen and everything else. Alright. Essence Chandler's going to be big. We'll have to figure out how to punch past that at a later date. Yep. No! Why are we drawing all these Genghis frogs, man? Just the worst luck. Just the worst luck with this deck so far. Yeah, man, I guess we just juice stuff up, because this is what we got now. Alright, now juice up the Tramplers. And then just go get in there. I mean, that's a 17 ball by itself. Oh, wow, opponent didn't even block it. Oh, no, was that not enough? Oh, it's 16, it wasn't 17. Oh, no! I thought I had one more point there. Well, I guess the good news is if I play a Genghis Frog, it does make 2 more mutagen next turn. So that's a thing. Oh, they're thinking about blocking. So that's good. That means they don't have much in hand. They probably have a removal spell. Well, here comes some ninjas. No, not even ninjas. They just wanted to gain the life there. Huh. Wow, wasn't that? And it wasn't split up. That's kind of crazy. I guess we have enough here, right? Opponent's only at 2. I guess we could have misclicked there. And just load up the Tramplers. Okay, opponent's saying GG. Alright. I'm just going to play another one just because. Just to make sure, like, if they have some random gain life or removal spell, whatever. Because they are technically at 7 here. So we have to respect that. Alright, let's go. Okay, just had to make sure more than 7 trampled through, and we're okay. Sure. Oh, they could have given Leonardo first strike, actually. I don't know how much it would have mattered, but I wasn't paying attention to this. They had 2 mana open. Leonardo first striking one of our tramplers. Granted, it was only for an extra point, I guess. So they would have gained the life. Yeah, I guess it still results in the same. Didn't really matter. But it's something I wasn't paying attention to. For sure. So definitely something to remember if you're going to play against this type of deck. Oh no. These are not good. I think we want to mulligan this hand just so we can get access to some new cards doing fun things. Because Fuse doesn't get to do much when we don't have anything out there. Opponent. I was about to give the Bueller call. This is worse. What's happening right now? All right, sure. This is just what we got to work with, man. Moon Shadow, you got it. I mean, we'll play Genghis Frog and see if we can draw our way out of trouble, I guess. Yep, you got it. Oh, that's a second Genghis Frog is 100% not what we were looking for. Ah, man. I mean, we mulliganed down to whatever it was, 4 cards, so we kind of knew. But we did see a guy in the Arena Championship, I think for the first time of all the commentary stuff I've done, somebody actually win mulliganing to 4 in a high-level event like that. So that was kind of cool. So it can happen. It's not often, but it can happen. All right. I mean, I got nothing. You keep doing what you're doing. Man, see, I want a map so bad here, but at least if we do this, we automatically get a card. So that's a thing. All right, no attacks. I mean, any removal spell is bad for us, because our plan is we'd love to shove everything in front of the Moon Shadow, but that might be all we can do here. Alright, so they're just going for lethal here straight up. So just saying we have to block, basically. Oh, but they didn't put a permanent in the graveyard? Is that what happened? Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, I guess we keep Mikey. I mean, not like it matters. We're dead in 2 turns anyway. Yeah, there's a Llanowar Elf, so that's possibly some help. If that land was untapped, we could have had a much better potential turn here. I'm going to go ahead and attack, because if you get a removal spell, I mean, we're already kind of up against it anyway. And sadly, our best bet is probably like Mutagen Man into something. Yeah, alright. Maybe like Mutagen Man into Mikey? I mean, this is just the same old deck with Cool But Rude, though. You're not really doing much. Alright, well. Alright, well, didn't draw anything. Man, that was tough. Alright, let's go for it. Do. We're gonna go... No! Leave my elf alone. Nope. Okay, Moon Shadow. I wish Save by the Shell protected a frog, but it only really protects turtles on the cheap. But if the opponent doesn't do anything else, and we get an untapped land, we could have a really big turn next turn. Okay. How much are we committing to this? Mako? Sure. Sounds good. We'll take 4. We did not get a land. Dang it! That did not go according to plan at all. So let's just do this. Let's play this. And then I guess we'll leave mana up so we can use Save by the Shell. And then try to Mutagen Man something silly next turn. Feels like our kind of best bet sort of scenario here. Cool but rude. Alright, well there's going to be a lot of damage incoming. Because, oh, you can't level it up just yet. It's just attack, discard, draw. Alright. I mean, we're going to lose multiple things this turn. That much we know. It's just what are we giving up? And how much do we take in the process? Yeah, we're going to see this deck a bunch. This is kind of just the deck that already existed, plus cool but rude. Alright. I mean, they're just trying to figure out how much damage they can get through this turn. Try to figure out how big they need Moon Shadow to be. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Saying let's move it around so I have more quality attackers. I can respect that. And then they still get to discard when they attack. Okay, so they're going to move it again, putting a permanent in the yard, sure. I don't necessarily disagree with those things. Discarding another permanent, grow your things. Okay, so the question is, how much do we want to dedicate to blocking here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we take 11, we risk just dying to the enchantment if they level it up. But I think 11 is probably the correct... Well, we can chump block with one of these. I think is correct. And then we just risk it the rest of the way. Hey, new followers. Thanks. Oh, Leo. What are you doing, buddy? I guess we just have to play this for 0. Man, I think the games we struggled the most is where we just didn't have mana. That's kind of been the consistent thing today. Alright, let's map. I mean, this is kind of the only way we potentially stay in this game. Juice this guy. Juice this guy. I mean, I don't really want to juice a turtle, but we probably are supposed to. I mean, elf. Let's make you at least a 7. And then we'll think about what the rest of this has to look like, I guess. Granted, if we could get another Mutagen Man or something, we could produce enough damage to trample over, so that's something. I mean, they attack, discard, that's 6. Or they deal 2, so we go to 5. Then they can discard 2 more. So then we're down to 1. If we could keep all of our creatures, that would be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is that right? So we'd have to find another way to get another counter somehow. Oh, it won't even work because we'll have to double block on the Moon Shadow. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, so they're going to play it safe here, which is smart. Sure, everything triggers. We will block. Actually, no. We'll block like this. In case there's shenanigans, I can spend the 1 mana to protect this, because it only works on turtles for 1 mana. Alright, we're at 5, so we are potentially dead next turn. Yep. Actually, we are dead next turn, so we have to draw whatever answer we're going to get here, which probably has to be just Mutagen Man. I don't think there's another good answer here. Mutagen Man generates 2. No, it only generates 1. Yeah, that's not even good enough. I don't think we have an out here. I think that's it. Yeah, that land's not going to do it. Maybe if one of these gave lifelink or something, but this is just trample, hexproof, indestructible. Which is not anywhere close to enough here. Alright, GG's. But that's probably where you are with that deck. I don't think you have to really get too crafty with Rocksteady and Bebop. They sort of just do what they do. Man, we might have to run Michelangelo out here as bait, because I think Mikey's better. But we could play Mikey, draw a card. Probably want to play Sentinel, though. Oh, never mind. Play Mikey, draw a card, put counters. I mean, we probably have to try to win a race here, so the plans have kind of changed. Alright. I don't think we're going to move fast enough, though. Especially if they can ramp to 6 here. Okay, Pyroclasm. That's legit. Shared roots. Alright, we could still get hit with a Smuggler Surprise next turn. And that would not be pretty. Let's go Frog. Into this guy. And then try to attack. Alright. Do you have it? Alright. I assume they have it or they wouldn't take 4 here, or take 2 here. Random encounter. Oh, they whiffed. They whiffed. Brutal. I have been there, though. Yeah, I guess the thing is here is just play Genghis Frog. Make 2 Mutagen. And then just crack these. Yeah. Man, I've missed on the random encounter, though. I feel for them. I have totally been there. Ah. You know, I had this thought the other day. WWE fans will get this. But WWE wrestlers like to talk, right? Because we have Trick Williams is, let's talk about it. We got Cody asking people, what do you want to talk about? We got LA Knight saying, let me talk to you. Right? You know what I mean? Like, that's a very common theme. I just find it to be amusing. All right, so here's kind of the thing with this deck. While we were playing this in early access to try to utilize a bunch of these new cards, I think at the end of the day, you're probably going to end up playing this as just a Simic or a Boroid type deck, right? Probably not going to play Sentinels and Aemocili. Probably not even going to play Mutagen Mans, right? You're just going to be able to get by. And realistically, like the Ooze, maybe, maybe not, whatever. But really, you're going to be better off, whether people want to hear it or not, playing Badger Mole Cubs, playing Ouroboros, you know, all the typical usual suspects that you would expect to play. That's not a problem, right? Because you still have like Innkeeper's Talent to put counters on every turn or whatever. And you get to use Michelangelo still, which will double up your +1/+1 counters. But then you also can play like Terra Symbiosis and whatever to get cards. So I think while this was fun to want to play with just Mutagen, and viable, because again, most of the games we lost, we just kind of got stuck on mana. Hell, we mulliganed to 4 in one of them, so we just had a bad run of luck with this deck. But that aside, I think you're still going to be better off just playing it as a regular Simic or a Boroid, whatever. Or mono green, honestly. It's possible you just say, I'm not even going to play with any of the blue cards, and we'll just load up on the Charm, so you can actually get rid of artifacts, enchantments, go search for your key cards, right? Like, that's an option. So there's still plenty you could do. And also, other than the Ooze, we don't really have anti-graveyard stuff in here. So you could leave it in there for that and just get bonus every once in a while. But yeah, I don't know. The deck's fine, but I think there's just some better cards that exist that we're going to end up playing. Michelangelo, I think, still makes the cut. But the others, I don't think you're really playing them unless you're just playing this all together as a package. It's arguable you could play Mikey and Leo just because getting a card is cool and a 2/2 for 2 is fine. Nothing wrong with it. And you can get a card on your turn and the opponent's turn. So it's not just when you draw on your turn. So that's fine. But I don't think any of the others really are cards that you need. Like I said, Ooze if you want to deal with the graveyard, potentially. But I don't think Genghis Frog and Mutagen Man are probably going to be it here. Though I do like the discounted Mutagen Man. So I could see a world where we're playing a deck full of like clues, maps, mutagens, whatever, that you're just getting to use them for free. And if you're trying to sacrifice artifacts or whatever, this card could be clutch, even if you're not even playing it for any real number, right? Even just for 2, you get a 2/3 that still lets you play all those artifacts cheap or free. So that's something else to consider as well. But yeah, if you want to give it a go, link will be over to Moxfield, all that good stuff. Y'all know the drill. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.